Hello everyone, friends of Barça Hoy. Welcome to this preview video for matchday 28 of La Liga, where Barça will play next Sunday against Sevilla FC. A match that Barça will play at the Spotify Camp Nou, right? In front of 62,000 people, the new part of the stadium will be inaugurated. And also, Barça just announced a few moments ago that the supporters section will be opened with 800 people. It will be called Goal 1954 in tribute to the year the old Camp Nou opened. So it's great news that we're going to break down for you in this video. We're going to talk about Barça's possible lineup, how the players are doing after the fatigue from the last matches, and which players are coming back. How is Sevilla FC, our opponent, coming into the match? And of course, we'll also take a look at what's going to happen off the field on Sunday, because we'll have elections. So who will win, Joan Laporta or Victor Font? Hit the like button and subscribe. I invite you to stay with me for this video, where we're going to calmly talk about the current situation of FC Barcelona. So let's get started. Let's start this first part of the video by greeting everyone who watches us during all the matches, because I truly think it's the right thing to do. Thank you so much for all the love. Honestly, it's amazing how Barça Hoy is getting such impressive numbers. It's been 5 years now working with you all, commentating the matches, and every game is magical. Truly. Thank you all for always being there with Ira and with me, experiencing the matches together.
To reward your loyalty, we're bringing you another week of the Big Up website giveaway. You can win this awesome jersey for just €2.60 or for $3. It's really a gift because Barça Hoy wants to reward you. So, how can you get it? Well, we just need to reach 130 predictions for this weekend's match. This Fermin jersey can be yours, like I said, for the price I just mentioned, which is, as I said, well, how? So how do you get it? It's very easy. You go to the link I'm going to leave in this video, you go there and you'll see this screen, the prediction screen for Big Up Barça Sevilla. For example, I put that Dani Olmo won't have 2 shots on target and that Sevilla will score at least 1 goal. That is, Barça can win the match, but Sevilla can also score a goal. So these are my predictions and I hope you make yours too. Every week we're practically giving away a jersey, and this weekend you could be the winner. Also, there's a raffle just for participating for $25,000 that the platform is giving away. Don't forget to click the link I left in the description and leave your predictions. Let's continue with the video.
A match, the one we're going to commentate on Sunday, very early in the morning. I know that for many of you watching us from Latin America or from the United States, and even from many other regions of the world, the schedule for this Sunday's match against Sevilla is a bit unusual. Barça plays at 4:15 in the afternoon, so we'll start the pre-match coverage around 2:15, about 2 hours before the game. Because it's an important day, also due to its electoral significance. So, I understand that in many parts of the world, you'll have to get up early, set your alarm to follow the match, the pre-match coverage, and everything that comes after. With us on Barça Hoy, but well, setting aside the issue of the schedule and the circumstances, it's a match that Barça is facing. Obviously, with the need to keep maintaining that points gap with Real Madrid. First of all, let's take a look at the standings. Look, here we have the table as the league match day starts today, Friday. We already have that first match, which we'll see now, between Deportivo Alaves and Villarreal. Barça comes into the start of this match day with a 4-point lead over Real Madrid. Real Madrid, by the way, just came from beating City in a miraculous way. We still don't know how Madrid won. City played so badly. And by the way, and how well Federico Valverde did. He's a machine, man. And he scored 3 goals. But anyway, we're 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. So at the very least, obviously, we want to maintain this distance. To do that, we'll have to beat Sevilla and see what Real Madrid does on Saturday against Elche. Atletico de Madrid is in 3rd, Villarreal is 4th, Betis is 5th, and they're facing Celta. What is this? Therefore, there's a direct clash for that 5th spot, which for now could also mean a Champions League place. So there's a lot at stake in that match. Like Espanyol, Real Sociedad is 8th, Getafe is 9th. In the middle of the table are Athletic Bilbao and Valencia in 12th place. Sevilla, which is Barça's rival, 13th is Rayo Vallecano, then Girona, Alaves, Elche, and in the relegation zone are Mallorca, Levante, and Real Oviedo. Barça is going to have a tough match. It's true that Sevilla isn't coming in strong, but still, Sevilla's momentum is positive. In the last 5 matches, 4 draws and 1 win for Sevilla. For Barça, in the last 5 matches, we have 4 wins and, well, 1 loss in match day 24. Look, this is how the match day looks. Barça plays on Sunday, as we've mentioned, at 4:15. Real Madrid will play against Elche on Saturday at 9 p.m. Today, Friday, we have a match between Alaves and Villarreal. Tomorrow, Girona versus Athletic, Atlético de Madrid, Getafe versus Valencia, and Real Madrid versus Elche. On Sunday at 2 p.m. Mallorca versus Espanyol. Barça live on this channel on Barça Hoy. Give it a like and subscribe. Against Sevilla at 6:30, Betis versus Celta de Vigo. And finally, on Sunday, we will have Real Sociedad versus Osasuna. There will also be matches on Monday, in this case, one that will be played in Vallecas between Rayo Vallecano and Levante at 9 p.m. Therefore, the match day is tremendous, really tremendous, and I think there's a lot at stake. Barça can't relax, and I understand that the schedule is tight, because look, if we look at Barça's last matches, here we have the 1-1 draw against Newcastle, the league win 0-1 against Athletic Bilbao. We also have here the match we won against Atlético de Madrid 3-0 in the Copa del Rey, the 4-1 victory over Villarreal, and the 3-0 win over Levante. There are a lot of matches for Barça. It's a lot and very physically demanding. I see the team very tired, and look at how things are afterwards. The state of the infirmary. Alejandro Balde is out, Christensen is out, Frenkie de Jong is out, Koundé is out, and Gavi is out. Luckily, family, there's great news. Gabi is coming back. Gabi will be on the squad list, and most likely we'll see him. It's against Sevilla, so it's a great joy. Eric Garcia, who also couldn't play the other day against Newcastle, is recovering. So, it's great news that Eric Garcia is recovering, along with Lamine Yamal, who missed training yesterday due to a fever and feeling unwell. Today, Friday, they have trained and will be available for Sunday's match. So that's great news. So that's the current situation for Barça looking ahead to what's coming. Look, we have Sevilla on Sunday, and on Wednesday we have a crucial match against Newcastle. Therefore, this tells you that most likely we'll have to make rotations because the team is tired, and I think we need to save some good players for Wednesday, but we also can't afford to slip up in the league. Look, Fantasy has created a possible starting 11 for Barça. Tomorrow we'll share the lineup, the full potential one, which I think will be the final choice. But today what our colleagues are saying is that they would rule out Joan Garcia and Xavi Spar. Careful, the youth player is a 50% starter between Araujo and Xavi Spar. There's the Kubarsi and Ronald situation as center-backs Gerard Martin. I think he was going to start, and I cancel. Okay? For now, they're not putting in Eric Garcia, but I wouldn't rule out Eric Garcia. Tomorrow, I'll tell you about it in the starting 11 video. Potential in the midfield, Casado and Dani Olmo have it. They practically have a guaranteed starting spot. I think Pedri is going to rest. We'll see between Pedri, Fermin, and Marc Bernal, who plays in the midfield and up front. Ferran Torres looks set to start as a forward. On the left, Marco Rafford or Rafinha. And on the right, be careful because Lamine Yamal, although available, might start on the bench and Ronny Bardaghi could come on. So everyone, rotations are expected. Here's a quick update on Barça and Sevilla. I'll share more tomorrow. About the elections, just to tell you that things are heating up. Yesterday was the last debate on Catalan television, and there were a lot of interruptions. I think they're very nervous, but I clearly believe that Laporta is going to win the elections. And from Barça Hoy, we wish him all the luck in the world. Victor Font is not to my liking. I've already said it publicly. I don't think he has any proposals. He just focuses on attacking, on belittling Laporta, who has done a great job and already has a project ahead. Sporting-wise and in all areas, very clear. And I think he deserves to stay to inaugurate that stadium so that his coach, whom Deco brought, Hansi Flick and Deco, can keep doing their job. And I think this Barça is in great shape right now. And I think Laporta deserves to stay. So now this is in the hands of the members. Let them vote freely and choose the president for the next 5 years. Leave me a comment. What did you think of this video reviewing all the latest news? You know, see you. Barça yesterday, Barça today, Barça always.